Well, the name of the new groundkeeper, if... So we have, like, how many groundkeepers are in the story? Like 3. We have the one that is currently doing the thing, which is hit in the backyard of the apple orchard. We have Danny, which is living in the orchard, I think. Which is not here right now, obviously. Why should it? My beloved. I should have taken the trading post. I'm getting the armory so often nowadays. I could blow up the dynamite. Dynamite! Sorry. Let's take a little walk. Robert Nagula. Okay. Let's write down names, boys. Names of idiots I know. Like a diary. So we have Nogula Robert. If this is the password, by the way, I'm immediately quitting. Stream will end immediately. Yeah, we are Simon. I guess myself, but they wouldn't have. Maybe they would have created a name for us now that, like, after we reach the 46th room. Let's try, I guess. It would make no sense if they created us as a user. Thomas? No, Herbert. Herbert Sinclair. Thomas was his father. Yeah, Anna was backwards, correct. Babbage. Bob Anna. The most obvious, the fucking main maid. Okay, not a lot of settings though. Oh. Free edition. Tom Car. Whatever. Okay. Where is the catch? Where's the catch, I need a password to get into them then? This will never work. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. It escaped this time. Well, if anyone have access to all the usernames and the username is the password, then where's the whatever. The last cables have finally been laid and the office terminal has been connected to the central network. Given the ever-changing nature of the rooms on the estate, we choose to install the servers outside of the house to maintain connection stability at all times. A small cavern of the eastern drive has been selected for the server side. All remaining computer terminals on the estate are now connected to the network mainframe and will now begin testing remote access capabilities between them. I have also asked the Baron to come up with a name for the network. After some deliberation, our network has been named Blackbridge, a somewhat ominous name for the project given the legend from which the term derives, though very fitting considering we choose the actual cave to house the mainframe. I hope that our servers do not suffer the same fate that befell those in the story. Regular maintenance report. Fix the connection error that was occurring when the office and the security terminal. Between the office and the security terminal. We have also added electronic mail capabilities to each terminal that we accessed via the network. Recording capabilities of all cameras on the estate have been disabled. Additionally, the existing video playback functionality on the security terminal has also been removed. As requested yesterday, a new admin key created, though the request name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. So it is a name way shorter? Okay. Effective immediately, all electronic mail capabilities have been restricted and now can only be accessed via the office terminal. All other terminals inbox have been archived and can only be restored via admin control. Temporarily access to the mainframe and Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Temporarily access to the mainframe and... okay. Updated access privileges for the following account type. Admin access, full access to all feature, personal access. Access to the user database, archive access, full access, plus access to the archived admin logs and deleted database entries. Remote control is down while we work on a solution for the reported terminal connection failures. It's working again. Terminal connections tested and confirmed functional. To make future testing easier, we added a access offline terminal through the remote control when Blackbridge is open. Per request, one temporarily admin key has been added to the network. Is that the one? No. Admin key deactivated. One new admin key has been added to the network. Welcome to the team. Added new data management features to Blackbridge admin control. Updated user database. Changing of the guard in preparation of Simon's arrival. Inbound and outbound messages as well as off-site connections from outside the estate have been disabled as per construction left by the Baron himself. Per request, one temporary admin key has been added to the network, has been disabled. Oh, I'm going back now. Whoops, okay. Okay. Utilizing the Blackbridge system, you can import trophy data from other save files into the current profile. Cool. Electronic mail settings. Sure. Inbound, outbound connection, electronic mail communication outside of the local network have been temporarily disabled. timeout setting controls how long a computer terminal stays connected to the network without disconnecting from the server. The default setting is immediate, requires a new connection each time the user attempts to log into the network. Like never? Have you thought about never? That is definitely helpful. Yes, this would have been helpful quite a long time ago. In retrospect, I had the solution, but never entered it correctly. For ever. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. One final run for today, because I'm getting a bit tired. Like, actually a lot. And I'm going to wake up in about 7, probably more like 8 hours. Drive over to my girlfriend. Put down some pipes, then go back, and then we're going to play the entire day. And then the entire day is getting filled with Enshrouded. Good game, by the way. Good game. I highly recommend. A resource calculator. Interesting. Like, we started not long ago, like, it's our third session. But, you know. Thank you very much. I am going to steal this and take it for... Why can I not copy paste? Oh, there are spoilers inside. Okay, I have... The images could not load fully, so I'm going to put this in here for now. And maybe look into this a bit later. Like, we are still in the early explorations. I guess later on, when we're doing mass crafting or whatever, we might come back to this. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, then lose 10 steps, and then gain 20 gold. How fucked do you want to be? Thank you again. Doesn't matter. Like, I saw, like, the top row started loading in and I immediately closed the tab. Oh look, we can read it. Lock it down, lock it all down. Baron Sinclair, as we addressed in our meeting earlier this week, we will be sealing off the entrance to the Blackbridge server this week, as well as archiving all our electronic mailboxes and locking access. I'm not sure just how tech-savvy we expect the Red Guard to be, but there is more than enough data on our servers that these extra precautions are, in my opinion, the very minimum measures that we should be considering given the likelihood of an investigation next month. Chefe, please don't worry too much about the freezer access. The experiments we are doing aren't very sensitive and they are already accounting for the normal variation due to the expected use of staff traffic. However, surprisingly, we did see a major temperature rise on Friday, which I believe may be related not to your freezer visits, but to the use of the furnace in close proximity. In the future, you should try to draft it a bit further away, as the temperature rise from drafting that room to a major effect on the temperature in the house. And may even more so in the rooms in close proximity. I'm going to strangle some of the developers. Holy fucking shit. As you've been conducting temperature-related experiments in the past week, I've tried my best to avoid accessing my frozen stock during the normal week working hours. However, on Friday, whatever, I don't care. You hit that randomly. Ah, it's 1 in 7, huh? Surprise, surprise. Shit, dude. I am mad. Actually mad. You have no idea how mad I am. Well, let's go in this direction and make a lot of red rooms apparently today. Perfect start. That is actually perfect, by the way, because I wanted to make a short round, but the game is really helping me today. Good room. I like it. Lavatory. Perfect. Good. Although not possible. Yes. Oh, brother. Not sure if I'm going for 100%. I'm keeping it in mind though. Actually, I do take both. I do like both of these items. Thank you very much. Okay, good thing we have nearly done. We have nearly done all of the red rooms. Ah, never mind. Still more to them. Still have some more of them. A passager? I hate this room. Yeah, that would have been highly interesting, but I would have never taken it. Unless I already had this active. We are going front. And mate's chamber came from here to here. So I'm now doing the ultimate move. Where I'm going to risk it all on seeing the freezer just to then not being able to use it. We're going up here. Creating probably... I was about to say probably the maid's room, but this is just not coming today. Okay. Not even the billiard room. Beep. Oh, there you go. Math time. 1. 16. 16. 20 divided by... Is that divided by? Yeah, divided by 2 is 10. Divided by 5 is 2. Divided by 2 is... Wait, what did I say? 2, 2, 1. What do we have? We have 10 divided by 10 is 1. Times 4 is squared is 16 and this is 17. Freezer, go! Is it a mate chamber? Who could have guessed? No one. As I said, I wanted to make a quick run anyway, because I'm getting tired. I'm looking for an excuse to end it. But that doesn't mean I'm ending it now. Well, given that I find something to eat, that is. Given the nature of this room, I guess we are dying in... we died through sport, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. We died. This is a Red Manor. The Scarlet Villa. Yep. Straight out of fucking Dark Souls. Sorry, Elden Ring or whatever. Absolutely yippee moment. End. Have we learned something today? Yeah. I hope the Black Bridge thing tells us a bit more about the logs and whatever, so we have some more things to pursue. Other than that, well, we're still looking for birthdays. And I maybe... the thing I dread the most, I'm gonna be honest, is that I have to reread parts of the lore just so I know who likes to draw in the drafting room and likes to play with paper models. Because this person's birthday is probably going to be the combination for the little save in the drafting room. I don't know, maybe. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to enjoy that aspect of the game, because while I overread or overflew the lore in some places because it was just in there, it is a good puzzle, don't get me wrong, but I don't think I have the patience to do this. So... not sure. Really not sure. I give it a big 50-50 if I going to pursue this all the way through or not. Like, what I want to do is finding the sanctuary keys. The sanctuary keys, they make a lot of sense. Like, if room 46 is like here, the sanctuary keys are like here. And we are currently like here-ish, okay? I grabbed to my ass, about that. Do I want to dig deeper to unlock all of them and solve the thing inside? Well, that solve the thing inside is mainly immediately answered by just give me the fucking... give me the color and the sigil and whatever. I basically have it done in this part. Like, we're looking for... 6? Yeah, we're looking for 6 more sigils and 6 more keys. Then we have... I don't know what we have then. Potentially nothing, but a lot of allowance. I wonder if there is like a official final end to this. In which, I mean, you had credits when you came to room 46. I wonder if there is a second set of credits when you, like, open all 8 doors, solve the thing inside of that, piece all of that things together to understand that you have to place all red rooms in your manor in a way that when you look at it from the upper side of the mountain, it spells out the word penis. And then the entire mansion rotates upwards, flips 180 degrees, and now puts on the bottom. And then you can go into the mirror world dimension. And then there is a second credits, which is like, congratulations, you have solved the super secret, and it fades to black. Now you can play as Luigi. This I would recommend then as the end of the game. Unless there is a more narrow way down to get this. Last time, so Wednesday, when we streamed, my annoyance, we had a balance between I want to figure stuff out and I am annoyed that I cannot go to the rooms I want to go. This was like that on Wednesday. Currently, I have figured stuff out, so I am more invested in it. The problem with the I am annoyed is gaining a bit faster than what my curiosity supports. Next stream will definitely still be highly interesting, but if the game is continuing to rub its RNG factor in my ass, I will most likely start to lose interest in the game. I'm going to be completely honest here. We might be coming closer to a point where I am literally going to ask you at least what I should pursue more directly. And when I then realize that what I should pursue is extremely tedious or RNG heavy, then you're giving me the answer. And if an answer alone is not cutting it because it has to be in a certain room, in a certain constellation or whatever, then it's just straight up dropped. Statement set. Period. But for now, game is still pretty good. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice week and have a nice... I don't know if you're celebrating this outside of Germany, so German Mode activated. Aber euch allen ein schönes Pfingstwochenende und einen schönen verlängerten Montag. Es wird wahrscheinlich trotzdem einen Stream am Montag geben. Kann noch ein bisschen sein, dass ich später komme. Not 100% sure. So, maybe until Monday. If not, then I see you on Wednesday. Alright? Okay. Have a good one, boys.